Hi Connie, Andy Taylor here with Red Rock Roofing, where we stand for greatness. I'm at 7960 Larkspur Circle, and I'm going to do a quick inspection video for the roof here. Bear with me briefly while I make my way up the ladder. So what you've got here is actually a 1-inch, what we call T-bar drip edge. This is outside of code now. So code now is a 2x2 inch drip edge that goes 2 inches here over the fascia, 2 inches back into the shingle. What that does is simply encapsulates all the eaves and rakes of the home, protects you from any wind-driven rain, ice damming runoff, and ultimately water migration. So back when the home was built, that wasn't code, but now has become code. Now, the first thing an adjuster will look for when getting onto your roof to do a claim for insurance is called collateral damage. Collateral damage is simply signs and indicators that there has been a storm in the area. So they're looking for any of your soft metals that have indentations like that and that indentation there. Another couple over here on the sides. Now, once they verify that there has been a storm, the next thing they're looking for is called spalding. Spalding is simply when hail strikes the shingle, actually dislodges the granules to expose the fiberglass undermatting. And that's what these marks that I am showing you here actually look like. Now, the way that they classify this damage is within a 10 by 10 foot square, one on each major slope. If you can find 6 to 10 of these marks, depending on the insurance company, then on paper, you gain the eligibility and a full replacement at insurance expense, of course, minus the deductible. Now, I have done corresponding spot checks, and what you have is a west and an east facing slope here, and I have found far upward of the necessary amount of damage in order to get insurance involved. And I do think at this point that it is time that you know what your options are. For lack of a better term, this roof is shot and does need a replacement. Now, I am seeing at least 2, if not 3 storms that are up here with old damage that looks like so. It's grayed out, but it's not going to come into play for this in any way. Now, your home does have a ridge vent. Now, this is a corrugated ridge vent. It's almost a faux vent. This doesn't create any convection, doesn't create a suction that we were talking about at the demo. So in lieu of this corrugated, I'm going to put in a ridge vent that has exterior baffles that will create that Bernoulli effect, suction, pulling that air out of the attic space, making sure that you're keeping the inside bedrooms cool and whatnot. So other than that, the roof is definitely crispy underfoot. You can tell that this is definitely the original and old roof with very minimal ventilation. I'm not sure if these are venting, but maybe vents for the bathroom or even the dryer. But this corrugated ridge vent doesn't do very much, and I can tell that because of how crispy it is underfoot. Now, gutters up here, likely they have dings on. All they need is 1 ding per gutter up here, and that will buy gutters for the home as well. The boot jacks are still doing good. They're shedding water the way that they should, and I always love to see that. Other than that, there's not a lot to bring to your attention. Again, a little crispy underfoot means it's a little older, but I think with the right adjuster out here, we will get you approved for a new roof, absolutely no problem. So again, Andy Taylor with Red Rock Roofing. I very much appreciate the opportunity to get out here, bring you up to speed. I'm going to go ahead and sign off.